Steve Zook here, welcome back to Polkzoo channel. Hey, I try to do a video every day, some days more than one video. And I think that's one of the reasons I'm getting 34,000 views a month and almost at 2 million total views for those of you out there that want to build up your YouTube channel for whatever purpose it might be. I think just sheer volume as well as trying to share, some real value and, being giving. And for me, it's sharing guitar instruction. I share a lot of free stuff and, offer to send out free samples of the guitar ladder system if you email me at polkzoo@gmail.com. But yeah, just I think by having 1,500 plus videos and always making videos, and I think people know they can always come back to my Polkzoo channel and find something, something new or something, a variation on something old, or just to get a couple new ideas and everything. So anyway, I want to continue with that, sharing free information. If you would like a sample of the guitar ladder system, just send me an email to polkzoo@gmail.com. I'll send you over 2 or 3 samples along with a link to a video. I'll send you some charts that will be emailed to you as attachments. But I'll also send you 2 or 3 links so you can download a few of the videos from hightail.com and see how easy it is to download them and have them just end up right on your computer as a file, and you can really easily save them and play them anytime you want. Most people make a new folder called GL system and put them in there. But yeah, I'm happy to send you 2 or 3 samples of the guitar ladder system so you can get the idea. Basic idea, real bottom line, is if you practice the right material, you will make a lot more progress in the time that you put in, and you'll wake up the creativity within. You'll wake up your musical ear. Wake up your musical ear. Let me slow down. Make your ear hungry and really make some real progress and begin to understand the science and art of music. I want to talk a little bit about building technique, and I want to fuse that with making scales interesting. So let's take a major scale. Right? And whenever you're doing scales, it's always really good to do little melodies. Just see what you can, it doesn't have to be earth-shaking. Just try to be creative with that scale. Here I'm doing 4 notes. You can always add. You can take a major scale and then go into a diminished. See where it takes you. So I'm just kind of messing around, but what I'm trying to show is that when you work a major scale, as opposed to just, right? Try to build little melodies, try to do sequences, be creative with it. So, okay, just see what you can do, little sequences. And don't be afraid to change keys, and you can take a similar idea and move it around. So just always, be trying to, and like you can go into arpeggios, like I was doing a little bit ago. I'm kind of thinking Bach here, Bach, the way he used to do things, like the slight change. See. See. So you can see the idea is just keep building melodies. You know, work on doing arpeggios. Maybe move those like I was just doing there, doing arpeggio, then move it down to the, you know. Always be experimenting. See, there we go. I guess what I'm trying to say is that when you practice, try to really focus. Don't just play with your fingers and play with your pick. I mean, like, think of an idea and try to expand it. Think of a melody and then try to kind of stretch it. I've used this term before, color stretching. You know, but even I think the most important thing in my mind is to keep your definitions really simple. I always go back to Joe Pass. I studied with him when I was a young man. Simplify your thinking, but the main thing is just always be trying different variations when you're doing even just a major scale. And I'm going to just slightly talk about right hand here because I want to reiterate this point. This is really powerful. It really works. You should try it. As well as placing accents. And when I was just placing accents is also huge in developing technique. But this that I talked about in the past was playing soft. And you'll find when you do this exercise, even when you play soft, you'll be bringing more tone out of the guitar, which is really amazing because you're learning how to play with weight. So soft. See, I'm getting a little bit of the guitar soul there. Medium. And loud. So when you play in those three different levels, you're going to get more of a feel for developing tone, learning to play with weight, and learning to bring tone out of your instrument. So again, playing, soft. Playing medium, and then loud. Now when you're playing loud, you can do all down strokes to really, or you can go down, up, down, down. That's a really good one. Down, so you go down, up, down. When you switch strings, another down. Get a lot of power, a lot of volume. As well as practice all down. And you can really bring a lot of tone out of your instrument. And also when you're doing that exercise of the soft, medium, and loud, practice also placing accents in different places. Like don't just play it all the same. Like you're playing soft. Okay, so play some accents in different places, and those accents will sometimes be loud, sometimes be medium. You're going to start to get this all fused together. So besides doing it like that, put an accent in once in a while where maybe you're playing more at loud volume or medium volume. And the same as the opposite too. Play medium volume, and then maybe it's soft for a little bit, or play loud, medium, soft, medium, loud, medium. See what I'm saying? I'm talking to really get mastery and really get an authentic connection with your technique, both left hand and right hand. And by the way, the guitar ladder system is really good for your left hand in terms of getting chords and stuff. And you can take, I like this gypsy scale. I like the sound of it a lot. It's kind of like a Hungarian minor. Some call it a gypsy scale, but you can take repeat. And just repeat those notes. Hear that reverb from this guitar? Just amazing. This is one of the better, if not the best, LH300 I've ever had, and it's $5.99, and somebody's gonna, I can't believe I even still have it. You hear that, that reverb? Anyway, so practice soft, medium, and loud. And then vary. And you're going to really wake up your technique. So enjoy that. And we'll catch you on the next video. For free samples of the guitar ladder system, send me an email to polkzoo@gmail.com. I'll be happy to send that. And I have a lot of single note exercises in the guitar ladder system as well. But the huge growth is going to come from the chordal work, because it exposes your musical mind, your subconscious mind, whatever you want to call it. It exposes it to the 10 systems of improvisation and what I call color stretching, and teaches you how to improvise. When you learn how to improvise, that's the fertile soil for compositional skills. So a lot of people have said this, Eric Johnson, you know, a lot of great composers. You know, if you want to discover the music floating around your head, even buried deep in your subconscious, and I've had people who've done the guitar ladder system who said they've had dreams after starting the guitar ladder system. They've had dreams where they've heard music and they were so happy, and then maybe a month down the road or a couple weeks or whatever, they actually started to write that piece of music. I thought that was really cool. That's never happened to me. I don't know, I tend to just practice every day and improvise every day and experiment every day and keep coming up with new parts, which then end up falling into a piece. But I'm sure I compose subconsciously. I just don't dream it, you know. I'm sure I'm always composing in my mind somewhere, and I'm always trying to feed my mind, and I think I'm always trying to feed my musical mind. And I think that's what people need to realize, and that's what's so powerful about the guitar ladder system, is if you feed your musical mind every day, you're going to make huge growth regardless of how much natural talent you have or don't have. And if you don't have a lot of natural talent, the guitar ladder system will actually wake some of that up in you. And I've made the comment before, it's almost like people were born into a more musical family. I know that sounds, but I've seen it. I've really seen that. And then people that have a little bit of talent, it's even going to augment it more. So loud, medium, soft, medium, loud, and then vary those up. All right, this is for sale. This is such a nice 300. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually has some flame on the back of the body, quite a bit here and quite a bit here. You know, and folks, I'm 62. I know sometimes, you know, I am kind of passionate about what I do. But if I say a guitar is special, it's not bullshit. It's not hype. I mean, I was with the Music Link before all the big boys, way before all the big mail order companies and the big huge chains. I was with the Music Link way before all of them. And a lot of those companies still buy from distributors, and I actually still buy direct from the company and buy direct from the national sales manager, Brian Jones. So, but yeah, you can see that flame. This is such a beautiful guitar. And this guitar has the bark too. It's got natural reverb, like an old arch top, like an old maybe New York Epi or something. Yeah, that was coming out. Sometimes it's really hard to show the flame. I think people can see that a little bit. I know it's not as good as I can probably see it here, but anyway, so have fun working on all that. And like I said, just go ahead and practice like that. And when you're doing your single notes, you know, you can do down, down, up, down, down when you switch string. All right, I better stop. For a free sample of the guitar ladder system, just send an email to polkzoo@gmail.com. You know, this guitar is available $5.99 for this exact one. It sounds so good. It's got bark and reverb. It's just way beyond $5.99. So anyone, whoever gets this, is gonna be pretty happy. I've had a couple people interested, and I guess they were just kind of kicking tires. It's cool, you know. I don't want to, if I have to like really force somebody to buy something, it's obviously not meant to be, you know. But if you really want a great guitar and you really want great value, it's not in those huge brands, Martin, Gibson, Fender, Taylor. That's not where the huge value is anymore. Maybe 30 years ago, it's not there anymore. I know I'm a guitar expert, and from all my research, you know, the Music Link has the best value around. They really do. So you can get you can spend thousands more for a brand name, or you can get a really great value that delivers, you know, just as much, if not more, tone for a ton less. So if you want to make your next guitar purchase a lot more succinct, a lot more meaningful, make your next guitar purchase a lot more value. That's what I do, folks. And people that listen to me and take my advice end up getting really, really good value, and they're always happy. All right, take care. This one is available, this exact guitar. All right, I better stop so this uploads. Take care, folks.